They say that love is blind, but I never trusted sight. When I turn and look inside, there's nothing I can't find. In the silence of the night, when my demons come alive, I hear a voice disguised, telling me we're not alright. You're always on my mind. On my mind. You're always on my mind. On my mind. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you feel my love. They say that love is blind, but I never trusted sight. When I turn and look inside, there's nothing I can't find. In the silence of the night, when my demons come alive, I hear a voice disguised, telling me we're not alright. You're always on my mind. On my mind. You're always on my mind. On my mind. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you feel my love.
Which everyone has to watch at least once in the fucking rite of passage!
When every hour could be the last, why would we wait? Why would we wait? And every road could be unsafe, but we'll be okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. It's just who we are. Say where to go, and I know that I won't slow down. It's just who we are. Yeah, we will do anything we dream about. How about now?
Can you tell I locked in here? Also, I didn't think about it when making this, but the timing of the speed paint actually lines up perfectly. You know, with everything involving the graphic novel being announced. I don't think you understand how big this is. Comics don't have the same restrictions as a YouTube series does. Even if nothing major changes, we could see Uzi cuts! I was trying to figure out why the white head with the eyes on the black screen was so familiar to me for the longest time, until I realized Wally fell in love with their more pill-shaped cousin.
Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in.
Hold on.
Let me in, 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 let me in. Egg. Screaming, 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 screaming.
Every time I talk about a media, I swear to God! I swear my life is a circus for a psycho. This is just a normal Tuesday. Apologies for that interruption. I wonder how long it'll take her to land. Or where she'll land, for that matter. Sending Sin into the stratosphere with a Pop-Tart. Not how I thought I'd be spending my evening.